Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Secrets of the Heart. All praise is due to Allah. We praise Him. We seek His aid and we ask for His forgiveness. We seek the protection of Allah from the evils of ourselves and the evil consequences of our actions. Whomsoever Allah guides, none can lead astray, and whomsoever Allah leaves astray, none can guide. I bear witness that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah alone, who has no partners. And I bear witness that Muhammad is His servant and His messenger, sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam. Welcome to a new episode of The Secrets of the Heart. And you are seeing that we are trying our best to see this and to discover this beautiful world of the heart. So we know and we realize what we really have inside. Allah has given us something very wonderful. And Allah has given us so much potential that we have to utilize and learn. And we have seen that real potential is in the heart. Because if you want to change a person, change his heart, and he will change. Everything else will follow suit. The heart is the leader, the heart is the commander. The heart is the axis, is the pivotal point around which everything rotates. That's the reality of the heart. So, and we spoke about the reality of the heart, the status of the heart. We talked about the illnesses that affect the heart. And the main goal behind this is, once we know the illnesses, we will be able, inshallah, to treat our hearts and to take good care of them. We spoke previously about the illness or the disease of ignorance. Ignorance belongs, we said, to the issue of misconceptions or lack of understanding generally. And ignorance and doubts are strongly related. And we said that the heart is always looking for answers, because this is how it's been designed. The heart has been created to guide you to paradise. And it will always give you clues and signs that this is not the right way. Suffering, when you fall into sin or innovation, when you follow the wrong way, the heart will tell you, it will push you, it will not let you rest. It will give you signs and clues. I'm not feeling well, that's not the right way. Wake up. Okay, you have to do something about that. The heart is always calling you to the truth. But most people run away from that, as we said, into the numb feeling of sin or innovation, etc. But a wise person should really look after his heart or her heart and see what they should do to their hearts, how they should respond rightly to their hearts. And the only answer is in the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We said ignorance, as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam called it, is a disease. And the way to treat it is to ask the people of knowledge. Ask the people who know, and they will give you the treatment, which is knowledge. Knowledge based on evidence, based on the Quran or the authentic Sunnah. Now, the heart does not feel content with ignorance. This is why human beings by nature are inquisitive. They are curious about things. Why? Because the heart does not like ignorance. It loves knowledge. It wants to know. This is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created it, for our own benefit. And there are certain things that the heart always wants to know. It feels, it doesn't feel at rest unless it has the true answers. Or you can have another solution which will worsen the situation, as we said, run into the numbness of innovations and sins. The way we treat ignorance is by getting the proofs, getting the answers from the Quran and the Sunnah, and the people of knowledge are our guides in this regards. Now, some people go wrong with treating ignorance. What they do, the heart is always thirsty. It wants knowledge. It's asking for knowledge. It's pushing you to ask more. And unfortunately, there are many sciences, many disciplines that are not beneficial at all. But what they do They keep you preoccupied, and they give you the same feeling of numbness. You feel numb. Why? Because you're busy acquiring that knowledge. You are busy always acquiring that knowledge, pursuing that field of knowledge, or that aspect, or that field of study. You're always in that. And once you are out of it, you cannot handle normal life. You have to, go back and have, or feel numb about that, and forget about the real ignorance that your heart is trying to tell you about. That's the seriousness of it. Many people are so happy about, especially I'm talking about people who are much into philosophy. Philosophy tries to give answers about this world, and about the origin of things, and where things came from, and what's the meaning of existence, but without guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Humans cannot arrive at knowledge like that, because it's beyond their comprehension, it's beyond their all senses. They don't have a clue about that. And this is why philosophy is different schools. Most of them conflict. And they claim that philosophy is all about having an organized style of thinking, a logical side of thinking. Yes, there are some logical methods of thinking there, but the reality of philosophy is something different. Philosophy tries to explain the meaning of existence. No one can explain the meaning of existence except the one who created it. So many people pursue this philosophy, many people fall into fields of knowledge that are untrue, especially in the